Yeah, obviously, you know, it's a tough 3 days, especially doing the 2 categories. It's pretty tiring and a lot of refocusing. So to have it all sealed after 2 days is just, well, I mean, to have the place sealed at all is absolutely awesome, and to have it done in 2 days, fantastic. Yeah, so happy. Yeah, definitely. You know, my sea run this morning was, I had a really awesome run, and obviously put a big gap across the rest of the field, but you know, it just comes down to second runs, and I was sat, you know, obviously last off in the pressure situation, hearing that the other guys had put in some great times, and knew I had to do it, but just, you know, focused on that run, focused in on one gate at a time, and crossed the line pretty pleased with what I'd done, and obviously heard them announce that it was enough, so awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty tense few days, definitely, and you know, just trying to take it one run at a time, and especially, you know, when things didn't go so well in the C2 this afternoon, just had to refocus, you know, and get back to the task at hand at all times. And obviously Rich did that fantastically, and I heard he'd won, and then had to sit there on the start line, last man off, and try and put it down. You know, that's all the Olympic selection completely firmed up with the nature of how it works. Rich and I are allowed to compete in C2 automatically by virtue of having qualified individual places. Hence Tim and Etchen will automatically be given the C2 place whether we win it or whether Tim and Etchen win it. So it's, you know, it's good news for Tim and Etchen as well as me and Rich. You know, I was just focusing on those runs, just, you know, seeing them as Canoe Slalom runs, trying not to think about, you know, this was my chance to seal the fate of the entire Olympic team. But, you know, going to London Olympic Games, going to the Olympic Games at all, you know, amazing, and to be going back there and to be at home games, this is what I've wanted to know. I was getting a chance to compete at for the last 4 years.